Members of both parties criticized Trump's confidence in Kim Jong Un. Republic. Adam Kinzinger. It's Memorial Day weekend and you're taking a shot at Biden while praising a dictator, Kinzinger tweeted. This is just plain another Republican, senior. Joni Ernst. I think Japan does have reason to be concerned, and I am concerned as well, she said on CNN's State of the Union. We need to see North. The issue arose after Trump, who is on a state visit to Japan, tweeted that North Korea's recent missile tests were not of concern, by National Security Advisor John Bolton. North Korea fired off some small weapons, which disturbed some of my people, and others, but not me, the president. I have confidence. South Bend, Industry, Mayor Pete Buttigieg, the Democratic presidential nomination, said that when Trump met with Kim and this year, he was handing North Korea something that country needed, which was legitimacy. And the way diplomacy works, the way deals work, is you give someone something in return for something, Buttigieg said on ABC's This Week. It hasn't worked. On CNN, Ernst said that she understands Trump has a job to do in negotiating, but we do need to push back on North Korea and make sure that they are following UN guidelines. White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders defended the president's comments Sunday. In an appearance on it, Sanders disputed that characterization. Chuck, pressed on whether Trump is taking Kim's word about Biden, Sanders said the president doesn't need somebody else to give him an assessment of Joe Biden. He's given his own. As for North Korea's missile tests, Sanders said, some of the activity that's taken place, as you can see from the president's Twitter, isn't something that's bothering the president. He still feels good. Biden is leading early polls for the 2020 Democratic presidential nomination and has become a prime. Biden's campaign Sunday pointed to a statement it made last week in response to that Biden has a low IQ, which itself was a response to Biden's criticism of the regime. In that statement, Biden spokesman Andrew Bates said Trump has been repeatedly tricked into making major concessions to the murderous regime in Pyongyang while getting nothing in return. Given Vice President Biden's record of standing up for American values and interests, it's no surprise that North Korea would prefer that Donald Trump remain in the White House, Bates said. Others argued that Trump is acting strategically in his dealings with the authoritarian regime. Senior. Lindsey Graham. Like every other president, he's trying hard to stop the advance of nuclear armament in North Korea, Graham said on Fox News Sunday. He added Paige Winfield Cunningham and Simon Denier contributed to this report.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.